So for the last week or so, my mornings have been relegated to waking up, getting the kids to school, getting Addie Bear off to daycare. Then, as you can see, if you look close behind me, there's a Starbucks right here. I just live down the street. Come to Starbucks. Before I leave Starbucks, I usually write, you'll notice, I wake up in the morning. Usually Addie comes in and wakes me up around 7:30. Amy's already gone to the barn. She's in hardcore yearling mode right now. She loves this time of year. So Amy's gone to the barn. Addie wakes me up. I spend about half an hour. You'll notice if you send me an email, you may get a response at 7:30, 7:40 in the morning. Or you may get one at 9 o'clock. And usually, once I get everything taken, and once I get everything done, answer my emails, clear my head, and then head to Starbucks. Oh, that's good. Little cappuccino today. I went for the cappuccino. Then I usually clear my head and say, okay, what do I have to do for the rest of the day? So I'm super pumped because this is the first year in a long time where things aren't perfect, right? They don't match up perfectly. But I can tell you that in previous years, the line between getting all the babies paid for and getting our winter racing started is super thin, which puts a lot of stress on me heading into Christmas. This is the first year ever where I can see a path. We have to sell some shares. There has to be some checks come in, but the path is right there in front of me for, to be in a great spot heading into Christmas. That's just housekeeping. That's just the stable.ca housekeeping. That's always on my mind when I wake up and I go to bed. I think everybody that owns a business probably goes through the same thing, unless it's a wealthy business. But here we always expand beyond our roots. We try to anyway. Get better and better and bigger and bigger. I have some real cool things planned for the new year, maybe around Christmas time. But for now, just want to get the baby sorted out, get everything put in place for the winter here at the stable. So I'd send out a message moments ago, which I wrote in my driveway, explaining that we were going to put a claim in. Now, as I look at this horse, there's going to be multiple claims in. And this, we're not talking a coin flip. I'm going to say last leg, last chance to race a horse in the final of the Pacing Claiming Series. There's going to be a minimum of 4 claims in on the horse we are looking to claim. You get a 1 in 25 chance. You got a 25% chance of 1 in 4 chance. That didn't sound right. We got a 1 in 4 chance of getting this horse. But to get the horse, we got to put the claim in. So for those of you out there thinking, I might get in. We just had somebody buy 20% of the horse. So this horse is going to be sold out by noon. By noon today, the claiming boat will be full, which is fine, which is good. But I just want to let everybody know. I know there's some people that are at work or people that are on their way to work and saying, I'll get into it later on. Be forewarned that this horse will likely be sold out by noon. Anyway, I have happily given everybody the name. I guess it's not one of those things where it's a huge secret. It's a small field, and there's a couple that aren't worth claiming. This horse I like. I don't want to get into why I like him too much. He's been through some powerful burns, but at the same time, 4-year-old. He's a 4-year-old colt. Now, as I say that out loud, it did say the claiming price was $27,500 beside him. I have to double check that. Make sure that maybe they don't put the allowances beside it. Maybe he doesn't have allowance. I'm not sure, but I'm going to find out. Anyway, the claimer, we are, regardless allowance or otherwise, we're likely going to claim the horse. I think he's actually worth the money. When these claiming series are a little bit weird, and I'll give you a heads up, heading into the one that I think is the coolest for the winter is the 40,000 claiming series in Ontario. It is great. Keep in mind, there will be allowances on those horses, so you're looking at 50,000, 60,000 Canadian. Trotter better be worth it. Don't just claim a horse to have a horse in the claiming series. And that's what you run into in these settings is that, I don't want to just go out. I have to step back from every claiming series and say, okay, let's assume the horse makes a break in the final. Breaks a hobble. Whatever. Last year it was much worse. We get a horse hurt and we got nothing out of it. But what happens if you don't make any money in the final? Where do you go now? If you can't make a viable plan for after the claiming series, then you're claiming the wrong horse. So both the claimer, Tour de Lindy, I think was a slam dunk for us. He's going to be one of the favorites in the final. And then also, when it comes to this pacer, I think there's a clear path forward for this horse. He's shown time and time again that he can do good things on a half, 5/8, 7/8, and a mile. So I'm certainly not concerned about, I almost said his name. I'm certainly not concerned about the horse. But it is going to be an interesting night, Sunday night. It looks like we will, in fact, claim the horse and or put a claim in on the horse. You know, we'll be lucky enough. Will lightning strike twice? Will we get a second horse? I don't know. We'll see. But pretty cool time, nevertheless. In Ohio, we have those claiming series coming up. There's some pop-up series in Ohio. Now, I haven't told Harry or anybody yet, but I think you're probably going to see Brave World head to Northfield for 3 weeks for that claiming series. We have a couple other horses. Simba Fitz one. The new horse, they say she can't get around a half, but man, she seemed pretty good the other day. James is at Mohawk schooling her right now. I'll get a report from him. I only went a slow mile, so I don't know how fast she is. We'll know today how fast she is. We'll have a good idea about Swan's Honey today. If she can go to Northfield, if she can, great. If she can't, there's lots of classes here. What else do we have? Airstrike. Fits and Onward is a 750 per start average. Should be a good fit for that horse. So we get some horses that are coming back and forth, which is good. I like that. You know, it gives us a little continuity, a little movement in the stable, and a little set of fresh eyes on our horses also. So I do want to probably get some horses back over to the Meadows at some point for Tim. For now, he's got none there. Our horses are all coming back to Northfield to train down. Now, Lauren and her crew are going to be in charge of them. I, for sure, am going over next week to train Twinbee Habanero, Prairie Fire, Rose Above It, and a couple of the other horses that are training down, Matt's MVP. And then I want to get a good look at these horses because Habanero has a series here in Ontario in January. If he's good enough, if he's ready to go. Prairie Fire, he doesn't have a series, but you know, is the maiden here for him? Is it there for him? We're going to move a bunch of horses around here, which should be pretty fun, pretty cool time all winter long for us here at the stable. Lots to do, lots to watch, lots of racing for us. But to do so, we have to continue to acquire horses that we need. The horse on Sunday fits us like a glove, as I said in the email. So this email was a little informative. Give me a little time to drink my cappuccino for today. 2 pumps of Irish cream. That's right. I'm one of those people. But it gives us time to just take a look at what's going on around the stable, where we're at, what we're doing. And I believe, although this guy isn't a major piece on our chessboard for the winter, he is definitely a pawn and a good fit if we happen to get him. So, be forewarned. The claimer in question will likely be sold out by noontime, I would imagine. So I just wanted to let everybody know that. So what do we got going on tonight? I got to go to London for Don't Believe Me, Just Watch. Want to get a feel for him, see what's going on with him. Our girl, So and Sue, races again tonight. We have another horse racing. I know I'm forgetting one other horse. I can't think of it. State of Play. Must be the other one. Must be State of Play. And obviously something, I know we got a lot going on. Monday is going to be the day to watch. Jazzy Judy picked to win in the second leg of the... She already makes the final with a win. There's only 12 or 13 horses racing in it. Somebody said there's only 5. No, you're wrong. Before the races, they put on one other race, which is a 5-horse field of that fillies division also. There's 5 in that also. So 10 or 11 fillies in the entire second leg of the Delaware Standardbred series, stakes series. But Monday night here, we got Locatelli Globetrotting. It looks like I'm going to have to drive Brave World. You suck, James. He's going to pick off Brave World. So I'm going to have to drive Brave World. Somebody asked, why didn't you list James on Airstrike? Do you really think I didn't want to list James on Airstrike? James already told us. He knew which horses were in the final. And he told us he wasn't driving Airstrike. So I was tempted. I almost put Jody on the horse. And I said, all right, I'll drive the horse. I'll drive Airstrike. I'll probably drive Brave World. And that will be that. But in between will be Globetrotting, Locatelli. I'm missing one. Globetrotting Locatelli, a big one too. I know I'm missing it. Globetrotting Locatelli. That's bugging me. It's gonna bug me now. I'm gonna have to look. Anyway, lots of racing coming up this week. Lots going on. Monday, huge day for us. But for today, Peanut. Don't believe me, just watch Our Girl So and Sue State of Play. And I want to conclude that claiming group and get all things in place in case we get them. Now, no, I'm not going to go any further with that. So, that is your video for, let's say, Friday. Oh my God, it's Friday? That is insane. Huh. That is your video for Friday. All your videos will be coming to you tomorrow. We got some babies to work out tomorrow. Lots to do with the burn. Lots of horses to train. But for now, it's a nice day. It's 0 degrees, 32 if you're in the States. No wind, no nothing. Track should be firm, but a good day to get at it. I'm a little bit late to the party. It's a 9:20 start now for me, but got my drink, got the kids off, got everything taken care of business-wise, at least for the morning. I will talk to you all very, very soon.